What is up, guys? Triple H Guy 2004, just back here with a quick video. Just wanted to come here. I've been reading and listening to podcasts and stuff about the upcoming Hell in the Cell pay-per-view, and I've just seen some people type things to me. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Rusev versus Reigns. It's just, we've seen the match a lot, and I understand they have to have a feud to keep going, but the Hell in the Cell wasn't needed for this match. I don't think, but I do think that I don't agree with a lot of people's criticism of the Hell in the Cell women's match for the women's championship between the champion Sasha Banks and the challenger Charlotte. These ladies deserve this friggin' match. If you don't agree with that, I don't know where your head is. These girls deserve this match, and the women's championship deserves this match because it deserves a match that's different. We haven't had a different match like everybody's saying. There's a lot of people saying that is a good thing, but I've heard actually people say, "Oh, this is horrible, putting the women in this barbaric match." For one, it's not. They have the PG rating, so it's not going to be that barbaric. Let's not go overboard and say, even if it was, that would be great. I'm not saying that the women need to do these matches every year, but I'm so glad that I'm going to be there live to watch these two have the only Hell in the Cell for women's up to this point, and I don't see any other feud. I wouldn't start a trend of it just becoming a regular match with the women. You fall into them just becoming like the same thing like you've seen now. And like, we've seen women in a steel cage match. We've seen women in women's championship matches. We've seen them in hardcore matches, but we've never seen them in Hell in the Cell. And these two are the two that are going to pull this off. Now, on to another point that came up when I was thinking about doing this video. Ric Flair needs to shut the fuck up. Ric Flair needs to not, go out there and boast about his daughter so much. I get it, it's your daughter, but you're hurting her. You're from your podcast, you're basically doing what you were on TV. I get, they had to establish that it was Ric Flair's daughter. Okay, they established that it was Ric Flair's daughter. But then it just became Charlotte trying to be Ric Flair. Some people don't see it. I don't know how you don't see it. Okay, I'll give you the finisher's different. It's got a bridge on it instead of just a straight up figure four. I will give you that. But the girl chops. She woos just like her father. She struts around the ring trying to be her father. The only thing she hasn't done is she hasn't took off a leather coat and dropped the knee onto it, basically, and stripped down to her undies. Basically, that's the only thing she hasn't done that she's not Ric Flair. To the people who say she doesn't act like Ric Flair, she's Ric Flair 2.0. And it's not that I don't like Charlotte. I do. I like her in the ring. I think she's a great competitor. I just wish she would bring more to her character. And I wish Sasha would bring more to her character. I love Sasha, but I think they need to evolve. And that's how this match helps these two evolve. That's what I think this is for. They evolved the division. They evolved themselves. They can do more. And back to the point that Ric Flair needs to shut up. He went onto his podcast and he was talking about, Charlotte needs to do this and Charlotte can do this. And she said something to him, I can't remember the words, of this is what I'm going to do, Dad. And he basically went out and he didn't really spill the beans of what she was going to do, but even if she wasn't, she needs to change her mind on whatever they talked about and not do that. Even if she does do that, she shouldn't do it till towards the end of the match so people forget about it. But Ric Flair needs to shut his mouth. Love the Nature Boy, but you don't need to boast about your daughter 24/7. We get it, she's your daughter. He's put over Sasha too, and he's put over Bayley. But you can totally tell there's bias there. And there's a bias on every other person. I've heard somebody else say that Sasha Banks doesn't do a good promo. I think she's gotten a lot better. And this is coming from a person who's seen her from the Indies to WWE. I think she was really good in chaotic wrestling when I used to see her as Mercedes KV, and I think she's come a long way. That's the reason I can. I mean, I'm not saying that I saw every indie match she ever put on, but I mean, I saw enough of them to know where she started. I saw her towards the beginning of her training, like when she first started, and then towards the end, I saw her like 4 or 5 times, 3 or 4 times, different times before she signed with WWE, and I saw her every time she went out get much better, and I'm seeing that in WWE as well, and I can't wait this Sunday and see this match. If you're not looking forward to this match, I don't know what kind of wrestling fan you are. We have the traditional Hell in the Cell for the WWE Universal Championship, and that's going to be a great match. But you're getting a match that you haven't seen. You're getting what you want. Every wrestling fan, since I've been on the internet, I see it on either wrestling chat rooms, on Twitter, on Facebook. I've seen it on YouTube. People say, like I said before in this video, people say, oh, I want something different, something I haven't seen. Well, this Sunday, we're getting something we haven't seen. We've never seen this match, and I can't wait to be in Boston to witness the history that this match is going to be. I'm telling you, I have this feeling we're going to be talking about this match for quite a long time. I think this is going to be the match that brings back the prestige to Hell in the Cell. I'm going out that far out on a limb. I really believe that. Like I said, if you're not looking forward to this match, I don't know what the hell what WWE can do for you, and I don't know what the hell wrestling can do for you if you're getting something that you have never seen. And so yeah, Triple H Guide 2004 piece. Be back here later in the week with prediction video, and then day in the life on Sunday. Yeah, like I said, Triple H Guide 2004 piece.